Peace and harmony here with you today. Want to discuss with you authenticity and the narcissist. The very core, when we think of our satisfaction in life, is something that we are authentically and genuinely enjoying, attracted to, or value. And authenticity becomes very essential when it comes to longevity in life, because there's only so long that you can wear a mask, there's only so long that you can play a game before you're completely exhausted and you just feel that something is right or not right, and you ultimately want to change it. Now, the narcissist has found their way through life seeking just the actual opposite of authenticity. They have thought of every single way that they can get ahead through device, through vice, through any other means that they can get to utilize and exploit their sense of power. Basically, any sort of narcissistic disorder, when it really becomes a personality disorder, is when it's an abuse of power. So, I mean, there are healthy narcissistic traits. In other words, feeling good about yourself, feeling proud of yourself that you accomplished something, scholastically, or in your business, or for yourself, an artistic achievement. This is healthy narcissism. When it becomes very unhealthy is when it's considered basically abusive of their power. And the narcissist, because they lack empathy, they have a certain personality characteristics that makes them basically catapult and launch to levels that usually other people do not feel comfortable, or just, basically can't or don't want to attain. In other words, when we think of greed, lack of integrity, unethical behavior, oftentimes that's due to a narcissistic orientation or a narcissistic origin. We might look up to these people, we might want to emulate them, and that's kind of the concern, or perhaps one of the first hooks that we see in getting entangled and enmeshed with a narcissist. Is there's something probably pretty unique that we really enjoyed about them, and we thought that they were really separate from the crowd and that they possessed these certain qualities, and we became enamored with them. We became head over heels with them. And so, but in terms of an authenticity with them, you have to realize that they really lack any sort of genuine authenticity or value base when you really look at it. Oftentimes the narcissists, they're not really having a relationship out of value, not because they want to grow together and lead a wonderful life together. Chances are they have other goals, they have other agendas that are required, and you are basically in their play. You're basically in their script, and you're basically there to help them achieve their goals. It's very interesting when you see a marriage of a narcissist. Chances are it's not going to be two narcissists, because those people would definitely, unequivocally, bump heads. So if you look at a narcissist who is married, chances are the person that they're married to is extremely passive, or passive aggressive, or has committed to this person and said, I don't mind being controlled. I don't mind taking the eternal backseat to this person. And they just, ultimately though, they realize this disorder with the person, and they have, and just go through life with severe deficits. Severe social deficits, communication deficits, pleasure in other areas of their life. So if you've met somebody from a narcissistic marriage, chances are you'll observe that on your own. And if you haven't yet, it's very interesting to see if you can indeed perhaps meet somebody, or begin to now look for that and observe it. Well, now also, when again looking at and how this impacts the victims in their life, knowing that the narcissist doesn't lack empathy, they don't lack that inner foundation or inner connection or value principle base when they're interacting with others. So when you think of the genuine attraction to things in life, genuine care, genuine concern, those are the things that are going to keep with the longevity of a relationship. Otherwise, they're going to get smoked out, they're going to get figured out, they're going to get exposed. So that very factor there goes to contribute to the lack of longevity of a narcissistic relationship, and also the failure of a narcissistic relationship. And furthermore, should help you understand that it's not your fault that you can't satisfy them, because they really don't have an inner core or an inner value base to be able to assist them from. They don't want to, quote unquote, get better. They don't feel that they have done anything wrong, and that's part of what makes the disorder very difficult to treat and hard to manage and hard to really have a two-way reciprocal conversation with them. If you notice in the relationship or in your communication with them that you feel like there's something missing, that they're always not really there, or that there's certain, maybe just a certain aura you feel that they're not really present, you can't really get a sense of them, you kind of feel like they're in the room but they're not. This is very interesting intuition for you to pick up on and notice within the narcissist, and should help you identify future narcissists that might come into your circle or sphere of influence while you're out there dating or working or creating friendships. And very interesting, and I would say a skill for you to develop and hone, because it'll help you to really understand and read people. In terms of working for studying psychology myself, in university, and going on to really explore those areas. Really, people and their personalities fit and mold in certain areas of life. And for really someone to be genuine or disingenuine is a crucial consideration you might want to consider in your qualifications for someone who you get along with or allow to, be your manager or be your upline, be your parent, be your boyfriend, or even how you might work as a sibling, because you'll notice that they always want to keep you under them. So in terms of successful relationship mapping and what it really takes, chances are opposites attract, but you should at least feel somewhat equal to or comfortable with this other person. In fact, it's a very interesting concept when you think about the narcissist who in their heart of hearts really takes a certain pleasure or degree of satisfaction of seeing the other people suffer. They're extremely competitive in this way, but not even competitive to do their best. They want to achieve just for the sake of achieving, to inflate their self-interest. And look at who they oftentimes attract is the codependent, who actually takes great pleasure and great joy in helping others and has empathy for others and wants to make others happy. So I hope you're beginning to see the dynamic and how you are attracted to this person, and how you should really consider what end of the stick you got. Peace and harmony here with you. Be strong, be happy, make it a beautiful day. Please subscribe for more great videos, tools, and discussions. Take care.